Hi. How people doing? Not you people, but. So, my uncle told me a joke recently, so I'll just tell you. So, in health class, the teacher asks the little kids, how many breasts does a woman have? And they say 2. Now, she asked, how many penises, or peni, does a man have? And they all say 1, except for little Johnny. He says, no, men have 2. And the teacher's curious, what do you mean, little Johnny? And he says, my dad has a small one when he's going to pee, and he has a bigger one when he's using it to brush my mom's teeth. So Michael told me that after doing a lesson over the weekend. So a little bit about me. I consider myself kind of a late bloomer. I would suck on a pacifier until I was like 5 years old. It's kind of late. And I would sleep in my mom's bed until like I was 6 or 7. Honestly, maybe 18 years old. But I was scared to come up here. So I like quotes, good quotes. And a quote that I thought I liked was from a guy named Mark. He's dead. And he said, do the thing you fear and the death of fear is certain. And I told my friend Kyle this, and he said, what kind of BS is that? He's Asian. I don't know why I said it like that. And he said, what if I was scared of being raped, huh? I'm like, that's a great point. So I hired people off Craigslist to rape Kyle. And Kyle stayed with me over the holidays. He's from South Korea. He came over and he was like 10, been over here over 10 years. I love him. And we were at the dog park, and there's people in the dog park. The dogs don't go by themselves. And there's like little cliques. And I'm just sitting in the table by myself, and Kyle walks up to the group of people in the middle, like the cool group. And they're talking, they're saying stuff, and I'm wondering, what is he gonna say to these people? And all I hear him say is, I'm more of a cat person. And they're like, oh, you have a cat? And he said, no, just pussy. So, dogs, they die kind of quick. Those 10 to 15 years, one day you're throwing the ball, the next day, all right, buddy, I gotta put you down, let's go. So, my mom called me one time recently, and she said, your cousin Max, his Rottweiler Tank died. His buddy of 10 years, he had to put him down. She's like, give him a call. I said, what do I say? I'm not good with that. She said, I don't know. I said, are you gonna call him? She's like, no. So I FaceTime him, because I think FaceTime is much better than sending a text for occasions. Like if it's someone's birthday and you say happy birthday with the effects and emojis, you don't really care about that person. So I FaceTime him, and he just got Japanese food and he's driving. And I'm thinking, what do I say? He just put down his buddy. And the funny messed up thing was, when he put him down in the vet and she put the needle in the fluid, he was like, is he still supposed to be breathing? She's like, oh shoot, no, I'm sorry. So she didn't put more. But anyways, I FaceTime him, and I thought I'll put some humor into the combo to make it light. And I'm like, I'm sorry that tanked. And I thought he was laughing, but he was broke down, crying, sobbing, tears. And I'm like, oh shoot. But then you might have heard about this on the news. He was driving on the turnpike, and a semi T-boned him from the right side. He had to go to the hospital. And he broke so many bones, damage to his organs and brain. And I felt terrible. They had to induce a coma to stop the stress in his body. And I go to the hospital, and I'm scared to death. And I see his mom and dad, my uncle and aunt. And I get whatever sprinkle of courage I have to go to them, and I walk up to the room, and I'm just scared. And all I say is, I am so sorry that Max maxed out. Thank you all. That's my time for the night. Hey guys, good on you. Live your best life.